Now I'm gonna kick this video off with the time in my life when I really liked a woman, but I was just not serious about her. And before you all go ahead and give this video a down like and give me all that hate everywhere on all of social media, give me a second to explain. Now we're gonna go way back in time before I ever met Jessica, and I was actually coming fresh out of a breakup. And like most breakups, it really sucked. Like, rip your heart out and stomp it on the floor and keep beating it until it is completely dead type of breakup. Needless to say, I was at a time in my life where I just didn't want to have anything serious. But then a few months after that breakup, I went out with some friends and I met this girl named Maddie, and we just instantly clicked. And that was really cool. It was at a time in my life where I just needed a little bit of brightness in my life and just to be able to connect with someone. So Maddie and I started spending a little bit more time together. We're starting to get to know each other, but I knew from like the core of my being that I didn't want to jump right back into a serious relationship. So in this video right now, I'm gonna be diving into the 5 signs that a guy likes you, but he's just not serious about a relationship. And I'm gonna be sharing some of the things that I went through during this time in my life and some of the signs and vibes that I was giving off to Maddie. Hey there, Adam Little from sexyconfidence.com, and this video is a special video that is part of the Sexy Confidence Club relaunch coming November 11th, which is Singles Day 11/11/1111. In last week's video, I told you that leading up to the launch, I was going to be answering some of your questions, and last week's question was on Instagram, and it's from Lou. How to tell if a man wants something more serious with you? Lou, that's such an important question that I know so many of you women out there are trying to figure out right now. So maybe this is a little bit of a wake-up call for some of you ladies who are stuck in this really shitty situation of being with a guy that you really like, and he likes you, but man, he's just feeling distant. So let's jump right into it. Sign number 1 is that he's all audio and no video. And what this basically means is that he's telling you everything you want to hear, but he's not actually showing you or giving you the things that you need. He's telling you that he wants to spend more time with you, but he's kind of busy at work. He's telling you that he'd love to go on vacation with you, but he doesn't have enough vacation time. He's telling you that he maybe wants to get married someday and have children with you, but he doesn't want to be your boyfriend. Just remember this key principle. If the audio and the video aren't lining up, always listen to the video. That's what matters. Oh, and by the way, this is the only sign that I wasn't giving to Maddie in that situation, because I was very clear with her, very upfront, that I didn't want a relationship. Oh, and for you sexy creepers out there, just so you know, her real name isn't Maddie, it's something else, so don't go scouring the internet looking for this mystery person. Sign number 2 is he follows what I call the 1-month principle. The 1-month principle is a principle that a lot of guys follow whether they know it or they don't, which is if they're seeing a woman that they like but aren't serious with, they're never gonna make plans with her longer than a month in advance. And the reason for this is obvious. Why would he want to make plans with a woman who he doesn't see a future with? And I remember with Maddie, she asked me to actually go on a cruise with her, and my heart of heart was telling me this would be super fun, we could really enjoy ourselves, but I just knew from the bottom of my heart that if I did this, that I would get sucked into another relationship that I knew I couldn't give my whole self to. So I declined. Sign number 3 is that it is all flirting and no substance in the relationship. If you're with a guy and you're having a really rough day, or maybe you're having some friction in your family and you want to talk about something that's kind of deeper and more substantive, and all he can do is flirt back with you and give kind of quick one-liner quips, and clearly he doesn't want to have a real conversation about the deeper things, then chances are he doesn't want anything too serious. One thing that a lot of people do, and by the way, women will do this as well when you don't want a serious relationship with a guy, is that you'll try to keep everything surface level. You don't want to dive deeper and discover this iceberg of emotions that exists behind everyone. You don't want to see that iceberg, right? You just want to keep it right at the surface level and just enjoy your time together, and that is it. So if you're finding that all he does is flirt and doesn't give any substance, then either A, he doesn't want anything serious, or B, he doesn't have any substance to give. Regardless, move on with your life and go find someone better. Say that 4-letter magic word, which is next, and move on with your life. If you've ever been with a guy who's just all flirting and no substance, leave a comment below. Tell me how it went. Probably didn't end very well. Sign number 4 is that he pulls back at any discussion of a relationship. Believe it or not, us men, we have these things called hearts. And when we are with a woman who clearly wants a relationship and is really interested in something deeper, and we don't, once they start having that discussion about wanting a relationship, we tend to either break it off or pull back. Now, in my case with Maddie, I didn't just pull back. I was very clear with her that I was not in a period in my life where I want a relationship. Oh, and by the way, she made the critical error of telling me the same, even though she was trying to get me into a relationship. And the reason why I know she wanted a relationship is because after 2 or 3 months of being together, she was constantly trying to pull me in closer, and she was talking about relationships and trying to talk about our future together, while at the same time reminding me that this was something very casual. Now, I started seeing this, I started reading the situation, and I realized that this was not a good thing. This wasn't going to end well for her, and this certainly wasn't going to end well for me. So I decided to break it off. I told her exactly what I was thinking, which is, look, I'm not in a time in my life where I really want anything too serious, and I think that you should really go off and find what it is that you're looking for. Which leads me to point number 5, which is he tells you with his words that he doesn't want anything serious. This, my sexy single ladies out there, is where words really matter. When I told her I didn't want anything serious and that I think we should move on with our life, this gave her this magical signal that I wanted secretly to be in a relationship with her. All she needed to do was work harder to win me over. That never works. When a person tells you they don't want a relationship, trust their word. And more importantly, why would you want to spend another second on this planet Earth with someone who doesn't want to be with you? Never invest more in a man than he's investing in you. Period. So thank you so much, Lou, for your question. And if you want to be able to ask a question to me for next week's video leading up to the Singles Day launch, head on over to sexyconfidence.com/club, which will add you to the waiting list, where you can also ask me a question where I'm going to be able to answer it on next week's video. And please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like on YouTube, give it a heart on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe or follow me at all these crazy social media places, because there's going to be a lot of awesome content coming on Singles Day 11/11. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you, you sexy single lady, next week. Bye-bye.